Well, 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 folks, what do we have here? Looks like a fresh load of wood. Had to stock up again because of the ice apocalypse. But today, me and mine boss Uncle Russ,
howdy folks.
We're gonna take this pan and this buggy back into the swamp, but he's got a few hot spots he dug up a while back and made piles, so we're gonna go check it out. I'll catch you in a few. Well, folks, we're back here at Alpha Bravo 250139er and Uncle Russ's hunting area. And when he created this area, he's planted a few apple trees in here and some of the muck out, and he got down to a hard pan layer. And then he piled up some of this dirt here, and we were thinking when those glaciers went through here that they settled stuff below the muck, so there's some sand. We're gonna run a couple pans of that. We got the mine boss up there. He's gonna do some digging. He's the excavator runner as well, excavator operator.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna
hopefully find some color today, folks.
We're gonna give it a go. We got a little water to run a couple pans. We'll catch you in a few. Got some water, a little ice in it. The water is about 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Sunny. At least the sun's shining today.
Well, after this, we're going to see if some smell are running.
Oh yeah. Have they been running over there?
Not yet, but the water temperature is 37. I guess it's got to be around 42 degrees when they start running.
Oh yeah. We're going to be on the gold, though. We don't have time for smell.
Right. We'll be eating smelt for dinner after we get done with finding the gold.
Oh yeah, we got some black sands in there.
Oh yeah.
All right, check it out. I don't know if this shows up.
Oh yeah, you can.
What's
I
that?
see color.
It's just a rock, but
You gotta get. It's got to be something in there, I would think.
yeah, we might just have to take this test pan back and clean it up a little bit better.
Let's go get it.
Well, folks, I don't see any color in there, but there's a fair amount of sand to go through yet. But we do know there's black sand in there, so that's a good indication. And the mine boss said when he was digging back here, he ran into a few boulders too, so
yeah,
there's bound to be some colors back here. We just got to find them.
Yep, we're all rich. You just got to get it out of the ground. Got any black sands?
I think
That
so.
looks like a good pan.
A lot of white sand in there, but
Oh yeah.
this pond's a little bit bigger than that last hole we were in. So.
Yeah. She's fresh water too. This ain't your salt water, folk. There's that old trapper cabin over there.
Well, folks, we panned that back to a point. More black sand showing up. So we'll dump that back into the bucket and take that back to the shop and clean it up a little better. So somewhere where I got some glasses I can see a little closer. We'll catch you in a few. There's one of the rocks the mine boss pulled out of here when he was developing this area. It's a big old glacier's till rock, I would say. We're gonna test another one of the piles, see what we can find. Speaking of piles, looks like some deer been in. Yeah, it looks like there's some good gravels in this pile. So we're gonna take a test out of test pan number 3 and see if what we can come up with. We just heard a wood knock over there, so we're thinking about running this third pan and getting the hell out of here.
We're not the only ones here. It's Squatch.
You've only seen like 3 of them out here, right?
Yeah, just little guys. I think their parents are home. This looks promising.
Oh yeah, that looks like some good stuff. No clay though. We haven't found any clay in this.
No. Just sifter. How's the water temperature on your hands?
What's that?
How's the water temperature on your hands?
Not bad. At least there wasn't any ice on this pond.
Yeah. It's only warming up a little bit up here in the UP.
Well, folks. Third test pan. Lots of black dirt. Black sand, I mean. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but we found a color. Got this thing zoomed in all the way, but let me see if I can point to it and not drop the pan. Here at the end of my finger there. This thing will focus on it. It's a fairly good sized piece. We're both kind of surprised because we can see that with our bare eyes. Normally I gotta have a magnifier to just even see it, but let me see if I can run a little bit of water over it, maybe. I don't know if that helped or not. Yeah, it does a little bit. You can kind of see it at the edge of that water. We're gonna have to snuffer that piece up, Uncle Russ.
That's right.
Mine boss, he found that with his he ended up paying the rest of that one down because I was getting tired and our battery went dead, but we got new batteries now.
Lots of black sand here.
There's a lot of black sand, and that's a good indication there's some color too. To find a color in a third pan, I'd say it's pretty good. Alright folks, we'll catch you in a few. Well folks, we finished up there. Now we're going to head back to another spot the mine boss knew about. Well folks, we've arrived at another spot to check out. The river's a little high, but it dries up in the summertime. We figured we'd see if we can walk down through here, see if we can find an area with a lot of cobbles in it, just to maybe run a test pan and come back later in the summer. We'll catch you in a few. There's a mine boss up there, Uncle Russ, just checking it out. Probably walk back in here, make 5-10 miles, see what we can find. Yeah, the water is pretty deep. It's hard to even get close to the edge. I don't know if we're going to be panning anything in here. Is there a big rock? This is all old riverbed right here. Look at that big old rock up there. It's been here since the glacial age.
Somebody is covered up an entrance to a tunnel.
It could be an entrance to a gold mine.
That's what I'm wondering.
Anyway, yeah, this is all old riverbed. That bank's probably full of colors if we dug into it. Was it a deer or a squatch? We just found a big old cobble here close to the river edge. Oh, I wonder if we could dig around the edge of that.
There's markings on it.
There's a marking on it?
From the Knights Temple.
There is some kind of mark on there.
That's where the gold is.
This pointing towards the gold. We should dig around this front edge of that, see if we get any sand. Let me try to get around there, because that's where the gold. I think it drops in the front, and then it go around to that back edge. But there's snow back there.
Something is not normal here.
There is some kind of marking on there.
Somebody had carved that in there.
Well, let's dig around it a bit. Check it out. Well. I dug around the front face of that rock. And it's pretty dirty. As you can see, it's a lot of black dirt, not sand so far, but panning through it. It's cleaning up. There is white sand in there and smaller rocks. Let me pan this back and see if there's any heavies or colors in it. Catching a few. Alright folks, there it is. Black sand, not black dirt. But I got all this white sand, black sand from this black hole. But it's in front of that old boulder. Since we couldn't get into the river to pan, we figured we'd just run a couple of pans of this, and we've got good indications that there could be something in there. There's heavy black sand, and I do see a little bit of something moving around there, but guess who forgot their magnifier? So we can't look too close. But we'll keep this pan, take it back to the shop, and run through it. At least the mine boss didn't fire me. I'll catch you in a few.